Hello, and you're now tuning in for Day 4, Platform 2, Flight A of the men's 93 kilo class. We're now here with Lifting with Ella and the rest of the commentary team. Just waiting for our first lifter, refs, and everyone to take the platform. We'll be starting very shortly with the squats. So our first lifter today is Harry French, coming out at 210 kilos. Harry, I'm sure, looking to extend his 710 training total. Super. Let's see what to say. 3 white lights. Next up we have Andrew, opening at 230 kilos. So as we've said before, the whole point of our openers are they're nice and breezy, tick box for our lifters to get a score on the board and progress weights thereafter. Super speedy opener there from Andrew. Let's see what our refs have to say. 3 white lights, score on the board. Okay, next up we have Nicholas taking the same weight at 230 kilos. Again, super speedy opener there from Nicholas. Let's see what our refs have to say. Unfortunately, 3 red lights, 3 yellows, so refs are confirming that was for missing the start command. You listen to the commands at the beginning of the lift, as they will dictate whether it's a good lift or not, as well as things like depth. Okay, next up we have Joel, opening at 240 kilos. Really speedy opener there from Joel. Let's see what our refs have to say. Yep, 3 white lights, under 9 white lights. Next up we have Alexander opening at the same weight at Alexander there, just taking a moment to get really locked in under the bar. As we've said before, the setup is absolutely crucial. Again, super speedy over there from Alexander. Let's see what our refs have to say. And it's 3 white lights, undeniable, and he has a score on the board. Next up, we have Danny Evans, opening at 255 kilos. Danny, one of our lifters that have already reached 700 total, definitely looking to extend that today, I'm sure.
Bar is loaded for Danny, 200 kilos.
Again, a very from Danny, but let's see what our refs have to say. And 3 white lights there for Danny, fantastic. A score on the board. Okay, and one of our penultimate openers coming from Hani, opening at 255 kilos also. I think, according to our notes, Hani's last competition was Bucks, where he hit 275 kilo squat. I'm sure looking to PR on his squats today.
Bar is loaded.
Just really taking a moment to lock in under the bar. Again, a nice opener there from Hani. Let's see what our refs have to say. And again, 3 white lights, undeniable, and Hani has a score on the board. And our last lifter to open is Thomas, opening again at 255 kilos.
Bar is loaded for Skeletor.
Super, super speedy opener there from Thomas. Let's see what our refs have to say. 3 white lights, undeniable, and that is every lifter with a score on the board. We are now going into our second attempts. Again, starting with Harry French, coming out for 225 kilos.
The bar is loaded for Harry French, 225.
So as we've said before, and for those maybe first watching their first powerlifting meet, your second you want to be challenging and usually used as by your coach to gauge your third attempt and how far we're willing to push. Really nice steady walk out there from Harry. Again, a very second attempt there, but let's see what our refs have to say. And again, 3 white lights, undeniable there for Harry, and a score on the board. Next up, we have coming out for 235 kilos. Nice steady jump there. Only a 5 kilo jump. It tends to be one that lifters push a higher jump in. I'm sure he's just saving it for his third. Let's Super speedy second there from Andrew, but let's see what our refs have to say. Unfortunately, that is 2 reds there for depth from our side and centre ref. Definitely not a strength issue there for Andrew, just needs to sink it a little bit more. Coming out next we have Nicholas coming out for 240 kilos. Squat there for Nicholas, but let's see what our referees have to say. And 3 white lights. Nicholas now has a score on the board, fantastic. Okay, coming out next we have Alexander taking 252.5 kilos. Again, super speedy out of the hole there from Alexander, but let's see what our referees have to say. And it's 3 white lights there for Alexander. Interesting to see what he loads for his. Okay, next up we have Joel coming out to take 255 kilos. A very steady 15 kilo jump. Joel sporting the momentum. Yeah, super steady walk up there from Joel. Let's see it now. A little bit of a sticking point there in the middle, but still makes it move incredibly well. Let's see what referees have to say. And bright lights, and it's on the board. Fantastic. Okay, next lifter out, we have Hani coming to take 267.5 kilos as his second attempt. Hani here being crowd favourite. Lots of support here in the hangar for Hani. And a slight sticking point coming out the hole there, but again, nothing he couldn't handle. Let's see what our referees have to say. And 3 white lights, fantastic work there from Hani. Okay, one of our penultimates to close out the second attempt is Danny, coming out to take 270 kilos. It's a fairly big jump from his first attempt, but given how quickly his first moved, I'm sure this will do the exact same. And I think for Danny, this is only 2 kilos under his current PR, which he achieved at All England earlier this year. Yeah, bit of a sticking point there, but again, Danny makes it move incredibly well. But let's see what our referees have to say. Unfortunately, three red lights there, all for depth there, I'm afraid. So again, I don't think it was a strength issue there for Danny. Just needed to sink it a little bit more. Okay, our final lifter to close out the second attempt is Thomas, coming out to take 272.5 kilos. Again, very speedy out of the hole there from Thomas. Let's see what referees have to say. And 3 white lights, fantastic. Another score on the board there for Thomas. Interested to see what he loads for his third. Okay, and we're now moving on to our final attempts of the squats. And we have Harry French coming out to take 232.5 kilos. Harry coming out smiling, looking incredibly confident. That's what we like to see. Come on, Harry. The whole of the hanger is with you. And he grinds through. Fantastic bird there from Harry. Let's see what our referees have to say. Okay, 2-1. A blue there, I think for soft knees, indicated by the ref there. But 2-1 is all he needs. The jury will have a look, but so far they are not doing anything about that one. So I think Harry's squat is safely on the board for now. Okay, next up we have Andrew coming to take 235 kilos as his final attempt. Again, Andrew really asking the crowd for that height, piping himself up, getting really dialed in for this final squat. And again, another smiley lifter, things we love to see. Andrew, one of the few athletes choosing to tilt in the rack today. There's several reasons why the athletes choose to tilt in a rack, just for optimal positioning coming out. Nice and steady walk out there from Andrew. And really sinks that third attempt there. And 3 white lights, fantastic work there from Andrew. He'll be very chuffed with that, and it seems he is. Fantastic. Okay, next up we have Nicholas coming out to take 247.5 kilos for his third and final attempt. Nicholas second, moved really well, so no doubt this third is going to do the exact same. Again, a conservative 7.5 jump from the 240.
Bar is loaded for Nick Rapiro, 247.5. Let's go, Nick.
Really sinks that. Come on, Nicholas, and he grinds through it. Fantastic. Let's see what our referees have to say. And 3 white lights. He'll be very chuffed with that. And next out we have Joel coming out to take 262.5 kilos for his third and final attempt. Again, Joel's second moved incredibly well. I'm sure this third is going to do the exact same. Again, Joel looking incredibly confident as he comes out. All yours now, Joel. Really steady walk out there. Let's see it now, Joel. Oh, yeah, and he grinds through that. Fantastic work there from Joel. He came slightly back onto his heels there. But let's see what our referees have to say. Okay, 2-1. A blue awarded again, I think, from our side ref for soft knees. Sorry, the jury just having a look at that now. But all fine, seems to be on the board. So I'm sure he'll be very happy with that. Next up we have Alexander coming to take same weight at 262.5 kilos. Really taking that time to dial in under the bar. Come on, Alexander, we're all with you. And bounces straight back out of the hole, but let's see what our referees have to say. And it's 3 white lights, fantastic. 3 for 3 there for Alexander. I'm sure he'll be very, very happy. Okay, next up we have Danny coming to take 275 kilos.
275 for Danny. Same weight to stay on the bar for Danny. And then we'll have 282.5 for Danny.
So Danny missed his second attempt, but still opting to go up. So we'll see if that gamble pays off here for Danny.
Bar is loaded, no more changes. Group 2.
As I said before for Danny, it definitely wasn't a strength issue, just needs to sink it that little bit more. Really taking his time there to hype himself up under the bar. Really making sure he's in that headspace. Let's see it now, Danny. Make it move. The whole of the hanger is with you. Nice steady walk out there. And drives it out. Can he finish it? Oh no, great catch there from the spotters. Unfortunately, just not there today for Danny. Danny's still in the comp, still has a score on the board. Okay, next up we have Hani taking the same weight at 275 kilos. I think this will be a match PR for Hani with his last comp, I think, being Bucks, which was also a 275. Come on, Hani, the hanger is with you. Really steady walk out there from Hani. Come on now, let's see it. Really thinks that's a third attempt. Oh, and he grinds through it, nice. But let's see what our referees have to say. And 3 white lights, I'm sure he'll be chuffed with that. Fantastic play there from Hani. Okay, last out, we have Thomas coming to take 282.5 kilos. Again, Thomas looking incredibly calm as he comes out to the platform. Again, the platform crew providing excellent hype for all our lifters here today. Come on now, Thomas. Let's see it. All grinds it out of the hole there. Fantastic. Finishes the lift. But what do our referees have to say? And 3 white lights there for Thomas. Fantastic work. And that concludes the squats from Flight A. We are now heading straight into Group B. 130 kilos as his opener. Thomas comes out now to take 230 kilos. Yep, nice speedy opener there from Chomba, but what do our referees have to say? 3 wide lights, fantastic there for Chomba with a score on the board. Okay, next out we have Declan coming to take 242.5 kilos.
Bar is loaded for deadlift towel.
Super speedy opener there from Declan, but let's see what our referees have to say. Yep, 2-1. I think a call from our side. Ref there just calling for depth.
245 kilos for Tobias Rogers.
Okay, next out we have Tobias Rogers. Looking incredibly dialed in here for his opener. Opening on 245 kilos. Come on, Tobias. Tobias being one of the local West Mids lifters training at MSC. A crowd favourite with lots of support here today. Come on now, Tobias. Super speedy opener. That's exactly how you want your openers to move. And let's see what our referees have to say. 3 white lights, fantastic, undeniable. Next out we have Shaban coming out to take 250 kilos as his opener today. Again, another athlete with lots of support here in the hangar today. Very speedy walk out there. Again, a very speedy opener there, but let's see what our referees have to say. And again, 3 white lights, fantastic there for him. Okay, next out we have Demi coming out to take 250 kilos. Again, another athlete here with lots of support in the crowd at the hangar today. Come on, Demi, let's see it now. Make it move. Demi just really taking that time to step under the bar. And a super speedy opener there from Demi, but let's see what our referees have to say. And 3 white lights, fantastic, with a score on the board. Okay, next out we have Owen coming to take 255 kilos. They're looking very dialed in at the back there. As we've said before, and we'll reiterate, that opener, you've just got to make it move. You want that score on the board. Come on now, Owen. Sporting an all pink comp look today. A little bit of a grind then just coming out of the hole, but again, nothing he couldn't manage. And 3 white lights, fantastic there for Owen, and a score on the board. Okay, next out we have Jamie, opening at 275 kilos. Jamie looking incredibly confident. Again, another athlete here today with a lot of support from the crowd. Yeah, again, a slight sticking point coming out the hole. Again, super speedy otherwise. See what referees have to say. Okay, 2-1, so centre ref calling for depth there. Okay, and our final lifter to open is Armin, coming out to open on 277.5 kilos. Armin again, receiving lots of support here. Really just taking a second there to get himself ready, set up. Again, bounces straight back out of that hole. But let's see what the referees have to say. Okay, again, 2-1. Side ref calling for depth again. Just have a look at that replay there. Yep. You've got to remember, the referees have all of those angles. Okay, now moving on to our second attempts. Chomba coming out with 245 kilos. Very steady 15 kilo jump. But given our opener move, this isn't going to be a problem. Come on, Chomba, you've got the whole of the hanger with you. Super steady walk out there from Chomba. Yeah, tiny sticking point coming out the hole, but nothing he couldn't manage, and a really speedy good second. Let's see what the referees have to say. Yeah, undeniable 3 white lights there. Okay, next up we have Declan coming out to take 257.5 kilos. Again, Declan's opener moved really, really well, so no danger this isn't going to do the exact same.
Bar is loaded for Declan.
Yeah, really nice second there from Declan, but let's see what our referees have to say. Yeah, 3 white lights, fantastic there, work from Declan. Okay, next up we have Owen coming out to take 262.5 kilos. Owen's complex caster, arguably one of my favourites of this flight. Really dialing in under that bar now, giving himself all the hype. Really steady walk out there from Owen. Come on now, let's see it. Oh, slight sticking point, but he grinds through. Oh no, unfortunately not today. Spotter's great catch there. Unfortunately 3 reds there, but he'll have the chance to take it again. Okay, next up we have Shibang coming to take to take 265 kilos. Again, Shibang's opener moved incredibly well, so I'm sure the second is going to do the exact same. Really getting himself hyped up there. Come on, Shibang, the hanger is with you. super speedy second there. I think even quicker than his opener. Let's see what our referees have to say. 3 white lights, fantastic work there from him. Let's be really interested to see what he loads for his third. Okay, next up we have Tobias coming out to take 265 kilos. Come on, Tobias, the hanger is with you. Yeah, getting himself really hyped up there, getting under that bar. It has their own unique setup and things. Come on now, Tobias, let's see it. Very speedy second there, very small sticking point, but nothing he couldn't power through. And let's see what our referees have to say. 3 white lights, fantastic work there, and he's chuffed with that. Given the reaction, I'm going to take that was a PR for Tobias. Okay, next up we have Demi coming out to take 267.5 as his second attempt. Demi really getting that hype from the crowd here. Really just getting himself in the zone. Come on, Demi.
Come on, Demi!
Super steady there from Demi. Come on now. And again, a really speedy second there from Demi. Let's see what our referees have to say. 3 white lights, and the crowd and Demi are very happy to see those 3 white lights. Okay, next up we have Jamie coming out to take his second attempt at 287.5 kilos. Jamie again just taking that minute to get himself really hyped up and tight under that bar. When he grinds just a little bit of the sticking point out the hole there, but again, past that hole, super speedy. Unfortunately, 3 reds there from our refs. I think they were all given for depth. Rather unfortunate. I don't think it was a strength issue, just got to sink it a little bit more next time, Jamie. Be interested to see what he does with his third, whether he stays at the same weight or he chooses to go up. Next out we have Armin coming out to take 295 as his second attempt. Just a reminder to everyone that the current record for this class is 307.5 kilos, set by Christian. Armin again just taking that time to really get himself in the zone before getting into that bar. So at this point you want your second to move incredibly well so you convince that coach to push for your reaching numbers. And he grinds it out the hole. He's still grinding through it. Come on, Armin. Still pushing through. The whole crowd is screaming it. No, unfortunately, the spot is taken. Really unfortunate there for Armin. I imagine he'll be coming out to take the same weights, but we will see. Okay, we are now moving on to our third attempt of this flight. Chomba now coming out to take 255 kilos. Again, Chomba's had a very good day so far on squats. 245 moved incredibly well. 255 is going to move equally as well, I'm sure, and the whole hanger is behind you. Come on, Chomba. he grinds through out of the hole. Can he finish the lift? Yes, he can. Fantastic work there from Chomba. Let's see what referees have to say. Okay, 2-1. Side ref giving a depth pull and a blue, so possibly for soft knees / downward movement. Possibly we'll get a replay of that, I'm not sure. Jury don't seem to be doing anything about that right now, so I think Chomba's third squat was safe. Okay, next up we have Owen coming out to take 262.5 kilos again. Come on Owen, the hanger is with you. Really, really hyping himself up. Come on, Owen. Super narrow stance here from Owen. And he's pushing through, and he completes the lift. Fantastic. But let's see what our referees have to say. Do the refs like this lift? Oh, unfortunately, 2 reds to 1 and 2 yellows. So unfortunately, that is not a good lift for Owen. Okay, next up we have Declan coming out to take his third at 270 kilos. Very conservative jump to his third there from Declan.
Take the jump from 257.5 to 270. Bar is loaded. For Declan Powell, let's go Declan.
As we just said, a very big jump for Declan, but I'm absolutely sure this is going to move really, really well. His second moved incredibly speedy. Really locking into that bar. Come on, Declan. We're all with you. And he grinds through and he completes the lift. Fantastic work there from Declan. But let's see what our referees have to say. 2-1. Good lift there for Declan. And on the board it goes. And next up we have Tobias coming out to take 217 kilos, a 5 kilo jump from his second. Getting himself really hyped, asking the crowd for all of that energy. Come on Tobias, let's see it now. Really steady walk out there from Tobias, come on. And he grinds through the sticking point, he completes the lift, fantastic. But let's see what our referees have to say. 2-1 is a good lift and he jumps. Oh, he's very, very made up with that, as he should be. Okay, next out we have Shubhang coming to take 275 kilos.
Shubhang is coming out for 275. Tobias Rogers has been overturned.
Oh, that's really unfortunate, but Tobias Rogers' last final squat has been overturned for skipping the rack command. Oh, we're so sorry, Tobias. Okay, next up we have Shubhang coming out to take 275 kilos. Oh, super speedy third there from Shubhang, but let's see what our referees have to say. Yeah, 3 white lights, fantastic, and he's ecstatic, as he should be. Okay, next up we have Demi coming to take 280 kilos. Yep, Demi getting all the support and the hype from the crowd, absolutely. Just taking his time, smiley lifter, things we love to see. Oh yeah, the crowd are really gave Demi. Come on Demi, everyone in the hangar is with you. Demi's taking that time to get really locked in under the bar. It's a super steady walk out there from Demi. Let's see it now. And he grinds out of the hole. Fantastic there from Demi. But let's see what our referees have to say. Oh, he's smiling. And the crowd go crazy. And 3 white lights. Fantastic work there from Demi. Okay, and one of our final squats of this flight is now from Jamie, coming out to take 219 kilos on the bar. So Jamie failed his second, but coming out and taking a jump anyway. Let's see if that gamble is going to pay off for Jamie. Yeah, the crowd are with you, Jamie. Come on. When he grinds through the sticking point and he completes the lift. Fantastic work there from Jamie, but let's see what our refs have to say. Oh, unfortunately it's 2-1. Both the side refs, they're calling for depth. Just have a look at that little replay. Oh, it looked a little bit high, unfortunately. Definitely not a strength issue, and I'm sure he'll be back for that very soon. Okay, and concluding our squats, we now have Armin coming out to take 295 kilos. Retaking the weight. Unfortunately, he just couldn't get on that second attempt. But the crowd are on their feet. The crowd are giving him that hype. Come on, Armin.
Okay, let's go.
Just taking that minute to get really dialed in, locked in under that bar. You've only got one more shot, Armin. Come on, the hanger is with you. Really steady walk out there. Come on, Armin. And he pushes up. Oh, no, unfortunately, just not today there. Great catch from the spotters. Oh, no, everyone is absolutely fine there. All good. And that concludes our squats. We will be back very shortly for the bench. And that's all from me for now. And we are now back with Evans opening on 132 points. We're just so just reminds for everyone Maxwell. Bench competition. Each lifter can opt to have a handout and opt to self-hand. Freeze have to say. And that is 3 white lights there for Danny. Fantastic. And next out we have Hani opening on 142.5 kilos. According to my notes, this is only a This is a very, very strong opener here. And again, very just a little bit of a struggle socket out there, but nothing he can handle. Let's see what our referees have to say. Okay, yeah, 2-1. A yellow there for one of our refs. Okay, next out is Thomas, opening on 145 kilos. Into, I think, very super speedy off the chest there, but let's see what our referees have to say. Again, 3 white lights and a score on the board. Okay, next out we have Nicholas coming out to take 147.5 as his opener. A really another speedy opener there for Nicholas, but let's see what our and 3 lights, fantastic there for Nicholas. Okay, next up we have Harry opening on 150 kilos. Very speedy. Stay. And 3 wireless there for Harry. Fantastic. Okay, next up we have Joel opening on 160 kilos. Again, quite a speedy opener there from the have to say. There. Open. And a very speedy press there. But let's see what our referees have to say. And again, 3 white lights for Alexander. Fantastic. And closing our openers now is Andrew coming out to on 170 kilos. First opener of this. And again, a very speedy press off the okay, we are now to our second attempt of the bench. Oh, and now we have, starting this, is Danny out for 130. With the bench, you find most lifters tend to take more conservative jumps. No one taking sort of 20 kilo jump, far more uncommon. Some lifters will, but it tends to be a smaller jump. And again, that moved really well for Danny. I think even easier than the opener. So let's see what we're on the board. Kilos. So this will be 2.5 below his last comp PR. A little bit chest, but no problem knocking that whatsoever. 2 to slide. I think possibly for, a little bit of bum lift there. Next lifter is 155 kilos. Just now we are watching Nicholas come out to take 155 kilos. But nothing he couldn't handle. Let's see what our refs have to say. And again, 3 white lights, fantastic there from from Nicholas. Next up we have Thomas coming out to take the same weight at 155 kilos. And a very solid second there from Thomas, but let's see what our referees have to say. And 3 white lights, fantastic there for Thomas. Okay, next up we have Harry. Opener. I think for Harry this will be a matched training PB. And again, super speedy there from Harry. Let's see what our refs have to say. 3 white lights for his third there. Next up we have Joel coming out to take 167.5 as his third attempt. Really solid second Joel. Let's see what our referees have to say. And 3 white lights, fantastic work there from Joel. I think we're looking to push past that 170 for his third. Okay, next up we have Alexander, again taking the same weight, 7.5 kilos. Really speedy second there. And 3 white lights, and I'm sure it'll be very up. Okay, now we have Andrew coming to take his second attempt at 177.5 kilos. A 7.5 jump from his opener. A little bit of a struggle at lockout, but nothing Andrew, and 3 white. Okay, we are now moving on to our third attempt of the flight bench. We have Danny Evans coming out now to take 142.5 kilos as his third and final attempt. Danny nice and high. Danny the hang. Hanny coming to take 147 kilos, electing was overturned for bum lift. Come on, Hanny, let's see it now. I think just got to avoid Completes the lift. Let's see what our referees have to say. Okay, yeah, 2-1 again. A yellow again from that side round. Possibly bum lift again. Let's have a look at that replay. Oh, yeah, unfortunately, I do think the bum lifted off the bench there. Jury are looking at it. Unfortunately, Hani's third attempt has also been. Okay, next up we have Thomas coming out to take 157.5 kilos for his third and final attempt. Come on, Thomas. And speedy-ish off the chest. We'll be there next time. Okay, we have Nicholas Ribeiro now coming out to take 160 kilos as his third and final attempt. Off the chest and he's powering through. Oh no, unfortunately just not today there. He'll be back for it next time. I think for Harry this will be a 5 kilo PR. Come on, Harry.
The bar is loaded with 175 kilos for Jessica Hughes.
Breaks it off the chest. And can he lock it out? He's fighting out. Fantastic work there from Harry. But let's see what our referees have to say. Oh, unfortunately, 3 blues from all refs. So I think these blues were given for downward motion. Yeah, unfortunately. But next time we'll be back for that. Okay, that we have Joel coming out to take 172.5 kilos. Very big jump from him. Sorry, I correct myself. Very reasonable jump from his second attempt. Come on, Joel, let's see it now. Really getting himself locked in into that bar. Come on, Joel. And he's pushing through, and he locks it out. Fantastic there from Joel. Let's see what our referees have to say. Highlights, fantastic there from Joel. Yeah, nod of approval. Again, next up we have Alexander coming out to take the same weight at 172.5. He breaks it off the chest, and a very easy third attempt there from Alexander. And 3 white lights. I definitely think there was more in the tank there from Alexander. Okay, last out we have Andrew for a 180.5 kilo bench. Getting himself nice and hyped up there in the wings. Really taking that time to get himself ready. Last shot now, Andrew. Come on, let's see it. He pushes it off the chest and he grinds through and he locks it out. Fantastic. Let's see what referees have to say. 3 white lights, fantastic there, and a 2 times body weight bench for Andrew. Okay, that now concludes Flight A's bench. We're now swiftly moving on to Flight B. And first out is Armin, coming out to bench 150 kilos. So the conversation you can see between the lifter and the platform crew there is just explaining how they like the handout, which is unique, and everyone has different little things about how they like their bar handed out. Very quick off the chest there, a little bit of a struggle at lockout. I think he can, but let's see what our refs have to say. And 3 white lights, fantastic there for Armin. Okay, next up, Bias coming opening at 152.5 kilos. Very speedy opener there from Bias. Okay, next up we have Shuban, opening at 155 kilos. Shuban having a very good performance. Let's see if we can match it in the bench. Very the chest. And let's see what our refs have to say. And an undeniable 3 white lights and a score on the board. Next up we're going to have Demi opening at 162.5 kilos. Again, Demi, another lifter that had a fantastic performance in the squats. I'm sure looking to match it in the bench and really total. And the crowd very much with Demi here today in the hanger. And moves incredible there for Demi. Fantastic first attempt. An undeniable 3 white lights for Demi and a score on the board. Next up we have Chomba opening on 165 kilos. And also marking the halfway point between Flight B's bench. Really lovely opener there from Chomba. Very speedy, but let's see what referees have to say. And 3 white lights, fantastic, and the score on the board. Okay, next up we're going to have Owen opening at 167.5 kilos. And I'm sure now looking to make up as many kilos as he can in this bench. It's really taking his time to set up here. A very, very smooth opener there from Owen. Let's see what our referees have to say. 3 highlights, fantastic, and a score on the board for Owen. Next out, we're going to have Jamie opening at 175 kilos. Again, Jamie, I'm sure looking to make up as many kilos as he can on the bench. Very speedy opener there from Jamie, but let's see what our referees have to say. And 3 wides, fantastic, and a score on the board for Jamie. And closing our openers is Declan opening at 177.5, a very big opener for this class. Let's see it now, Declan. Very, very speedy opener there from Declan. Arguably been left him in the warm-up room. Very excited to see what he goes for his next 2 attempts. Okay, and that concludes our openers. We are now heading on to our second attempts. Coming out now for 157.5 kilos, a 7 kilo jump from his opener. I'm sure he'll be coming out to say that again for his 3rd. Okay, next up we have Shubang coming out for his 2nd attempt at 160 kilos. And he grinds through that little sticking point at lockout and finishes the lift. Let's see what our refs have to say. Again, a yellow from centre. And next out we have Tobias coming out for 160 kilos at his 2nd attempt. Very nice second there from Toby. Let's see what our refs have to say. Yeah, 3 white lights, fantastic. Okay, we have Demi coming out now for 172.5 kilos. Again, Demi receiving a lot of support here in the hanger today. Just eyeing up that bar. His first attempt moved incredibly well. This second, I'm sure, is also going to fly. Very speedy off the chest there. I'll be very intrigued to see what he does for that third. And 3 lights, fantastic. Again, next up we have Chomba coming out to take 172.5 as well for his second attempt. Again, just taking that time and set to get as much leg drive in as he can, I imagine. And a super easy second attempt. Again, imagine a very solid third is on the way. Okay, and next up we have Owen coming out to take 100 kilos.
Got up pretty high. Bar is loaded. 10 kilos. Dominic Fortune. Come on, Dominic. Let's see it.
And speedy off the chest, can you lock out? Can. Okay, fantastic. Let's see what refs have to say. 2 to 1, a yellow there from one of our side refs. Let's have a look what for. Yeah, a little bit of bum lift there. We are having a look. Okay, next up we have coming for 180 kilos at his second attempt. The chest there, that's it, locks it out. Let's see what our referees have to say. And that 2 to 1, a call from the centre rep, I think for elbow down. Jury again are having a look. And that Owen has unfortunately had his second bench attempt overturned for bum lift. And next out to finish our second attempts we have Declan Powell taking 187.5. Again, Declan had an incredibly quick first attempt. No doubt this second is going to move the exact same. Let's see it now, Declan. Again, a speedy second there. And our referees say, okay, 2-1 again, center rep. I think a depth call on elbows, as we all know, the rules changed earlier this year. Jury are having a look. Okay, we are now onto our third attempts. Armin out first at 157.5. Unfortunately, his second attempt just doesn't go, so he's keeping the same weight. Come on, Armin, we are. Come on, Armin, let's see it now.
Bar loaded. 225 kilos for Leanne McKenzie.
And he breaks off the chest. Oh. There. Spotters are having a little conversation. I don't know if the spotter took that a little bit early. Not entirely sure what happened there. But moving on to Shubhang. He's coming out for his third attempt at 165 kilos. Having a little bit of a conference between the jury, platform team and the refs about that last bench attempt. Okay, and now Shubhang's coming out for his third. 165 kilos on the bars. Let's see it now, Shubhang. And he's fighting, he's fighting. Can he lock it out? Unfortunately, not today. Next up, we have to take the same weight at 165 kilos. Getting himself really hyped up here. Yes, we are all with you. And he breaks it off the chest. Can he lock it out? He's grinding through it and he locks it out. Fantastic there from Tobias. Let's see what our referees have to say. 3 white lights. Fantastic. Well done, Tobias. Okay, next out we have Owen coming out for 180 kilos. Owen unfortunately had his last lift overturned for bum lift. Come on, Owen. Now. To take that 5 kilo jump. It wasn't a strength issue, the strength is there. Come on, Owen. The spotters, the platform crew giving full hype. Come on, Owen. The chest, he's grinding through it. Can he lock it out? And he locks it out. From Owen, what do our refs have to say? Unfortunately, 1 to 2 reds. Side refs there for elbow depth if they're reds. Oh, and unfortunately, bum lift again. Okay, next up we have Demi coming out to take the same weight at 180. Again, the crowd giving Demi all that support. Just taking that moment to get himself nice and calm under the bar. You've only got 1 shot. Let's see it now, Demi. And he breaks off the chest, pushing through, and he locks it out. That wasn't a third. Let's see what refs have to say. Yeah, white lies go wild for Demi, and he's ecstatic as he should be. Okay, next out we have Chomba coming to take the same weight at 180 kilos. We're now approaching the final 3 benches of this flight. And he breaks it off the chest. Can he lock it out? He's grinding through it, and he locks it out. Let's see what our referees have to say. And 2-1, good lift. A yellow there, I think possibly for some bum lift. Let's have a look at that replay. Unfortunately, I do see some bum lift there. The jury are having a look at it. That an overturn for Chomba. Okay, next up we have Jamie at a 3.5 kilos, 2.5 kilo jump from his second. And he breaks it off the chest. Is he going to grind this one out? No, spotters take the bar. Great catch from the spotters. Unfortunately, just not today. Okay, final bench of this flight is Declan coming out for 192.5 kilos. His second moved incredibly well. Let's see it now for this third, Declan. Declan coming out incredibly calm for this third attempt. Let's see it now. The chest incredible. Again, I would argue not a third attempt there from Declan, but let's see what referees have to say. 3 white line, fantastic performance on the bench press. And that concludes of Flight B. Okay, we are now going to tear ready for deadlifts. Be back shortly. And we are back with Flight A's deadlifts. We've just had Alexander, who got his first opener at 250. We are now going to see Danny come out for 260 kilos. And if you're just tuning in, we are now on Flight A of the under 93 class deadlifts. Danny coming out now for his opener at 260 kilos. Come on, Danny, let's see it now. Make it move. Yeah, a really nice opener there from Danny. Let's see what our refs have to say. Yeah, 3 white lights. Fantastic work there from Danny. Okay, next out we have Joel coming out to open at 270 kilos. Super speedy opener there from Joel, fantastic. Let's see what our referees have to say. Yep, and an undeniable 3 white lights. Okay, next up we have Hani coming out at 182.5 kilos. Very, very speedy opener there from Hani. The fine with sumo, it's just the patience off the floor. The lockout is always very, very snappy. Okay, next up we have Harry French opening at 285 kilos. I think this is only 20 kilos below his personal best. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, it's off the crib sheet. Come on, Harry, let's see it now. Very, very super speedy opener there from Harry. Okay, next out we're going to have Nicholas opening at 290 kilos. Again, a little bit slow off the floor, but the lockout was very snappy. And 2-1, a blue given by one of our side refs. Ref saying there was some movement at the top, some downward motion. Okay, next out we have Thomas for 305 kilos. Only one of 2 lifters in this fight to open above that 300 kilo mark. And again, a very lovely opener there from Thomas. And our refs say 3 white lights, fantastic, an undeniable 3 white lights. Okay, next up we have Andrew opening on 320 kilos. At this point, I'll remind everyone of the current British deadlift record. It's held by Nathaniel Messiah for this class at 360.5 kilos. And the crowd are backing you, Andrew. Let's see it now. Let's make it move. Very, very speedy opener there. Could have been left in the warm-up room. Let's see what our lights are saying. 3 white lights from our refs, fantastic, and a score on the board. So that concludes our openers, and we're now moving on to second attempts. Alexander coming out now for 265 kilos. A nice 15 kilo jump up from his opener. Alexander, as he has done all day, coming out looking incredibly calm. Let's see now, Alexander. He breaks it off the ground and he locks it out. Very nice. Let's see what our refs have to say. 3 white lights, fantastic there from Alexander. Interested to see what he loads for that third. Okay, next up we're going to have Danny coming out for 280 kilos. A 20 kilo jump from his opener. And Danny breaks it off the floor. And can he lock it out? Yes, he can. Fantastic there from Danny. Let's see what our referees have to say. 3 white lights, fantastic. Okay, next we have Joel coming out for 290. A 30 kilo jump from his opener. A very big jump. But no doubt, given how quickly that opener moved, that this is very much in the bag for Joel. Joel just really taking that time to get his brace in. And let's see it now, Joel. And he breaks. Oh no, it's such an easy one there. Again, that could have been Joel's opener. 3 white lights, fantastic. Okay, next up we have Hadi coming out for 302.5 kilos. So again, another lifter pushing past that 300 kilo barrier. And out comes Hani now. Again, taking 302.5 kilos for his second attempt.
Let's go, Hani.
And he breaks it off the floor. Can he lock it out? Yes, he can. Really strong lockout there. And let's see what our refs have to say. 3 white lights. Fantastic work there from him. Okay, next up we have Harry French coming out for his second attempt at 305 kilos. Again, Harry's opener moved incredibly well. No doubt the second is going to do the same. Again, I think this will be a 5 kilo PR for Harry on his second attempt. Breaks off the floor, incredibly quick. A little bit of a wobble there at lockout. But let's see what the refs have to say. Yeah, 2-1 there. So a blue from centre ref, again for downward motion. Let's have a look at that replay. And the jury think it's fine. Yep, no, nothing being overturned there. Okay, next out we have Nicholas at 315 kilos. Now getting into the 3 final second attempts of this flight. And again, can he break it off the floor? Yes, he can, and a super speedy lockout. Let's see what the refs have to say. Okay, 2-1. A blue from our centre ref again for a wobble at the top and some downward motion. Let us have a look. Again, next up we have Thomas coming out for 3-2-5. A 20 kilo jump from his opener. 6 reds either side, a huge milestone for many lifters.
Followed by Andrew Masangano. Bar is loaded for Thomas.
Let's see it now, Thomas.
Let's see it, Thomas.
And he breaks it off the floor, and a very speedy lockout there from Thomas. Let's see what our refs have to say. 3 white lights, fantastic. Okay, and next out we have Andrew coming out for 340 kilos at his second attempt.
The last lift of round 2, we're going to head straight into deadlift thirds for Group A. Bars loaded for Andrew Masangano. 340 on the bar, Andrew. Let's go.
Andrew just getting himself psyched up for this lift. And a very easy second attempt there. Let's see what our refs have to say. 3 white lights there for Andrew, fantastic. Again, really interested to see what he's going to load for that third. Okay, next out we have our third attempt, starting with Alexander at 275 kilos. And out comes Alexander now for his third and final attempt. It's all you've got now, Alex. It's all you. And he breaks it off the floor. Can he lock it out? Yes, he can. Fantastic work. Let's see what our refs have to say.
And that was
Unfortunately, 3 reds. Just needed that to hold on for a second longer for that down command. Fortunately, I think his grip just went a little bit at the end there. Okay, next up we have Danny Evans taking 292.5.
No, it's British.
Bar is loaded.
Okay, next out we have Danny Evans, again taking 292.5 for his 3rd attempt. Come on, Danny, it's all you now. Everything you've got.
Let's go, Donnie. Big finish here.
And he breaks it off the floor. Can he lock it out? Come on, Danny. Can he lock it out? He's grinding through it, and he locks it out. Fantastic. Let's see what our refs have to say. 3 white lights. Fantastic there for Danny, and he looks incredibly happy. Okay, next up we have Joel taking 305 kilos. And now we have Joel coming up for his 3rd attempt at 305. Come on, Joel.
Nothing left here, Joel. Final pull. Take a move, Joel. Come on.
And he breaks it off the floor. He's grinding through it. And can he lock it out? Yes, he can. Fantastic there from Joel. Oh, no. Unfortunately, just lost his grip at the very end there. Oh, he'll be back for that next time. And next out, we are going to have Harry French for 315 kilos.
315 up next for Harry French. Take your 10-kilo jump. Zabala and Skillcore to get ready. 2 attempts left for changes in Group B.
Bars loaded, 380 kilos of Volker and Richard.
And now we have Harry French coming out for 315 kilos. Let's see it now, Harry. It's all you.
Let's go, Harry. Just after Harry. Come on. Stay with us, bar.
As we've said before with Sumo, it's all about the patience off the floor. And he pushes it off the floor. Can he lock it out? He's fighting. He's fighting. Oh, unfortunately, just not today. He'll be back for it next time. Just a nice little comforting moment there from the spotters. Okay, next up we have Hani coming for 317.5 kilos. Halfway through flight A now. Okay, we'll see Hani coming out now for 317.5 kilos on the bar. It's all you now, Hani. Final pull. Give it everything you've got. Out comes Hani, nice and hyped up. Everything you've got now. And he breaks off the floor. Can he keep pushing? He's great. Oh, unfortunately not today for Hani. Real shame. He'll be back for it next time. Okay, next up we're going to have Thomas coming out for 330 kilos for his third and final attempt. It's all you now, Thomas. Okay, now we have Thomas coming out for 330 kilos for his final attempt. Spotter's just cleaning that bar. Unfortunately, I think our MC just took in a nostril full of the smelling salts of our lifters. And out comes Thomas for 330 kilos. Let's see it now, Thomas. Everything you've got. And he locks it out. Oh, can he lock it out? Oh, and grip's just gone. No. Very unlucky there for Thomas. Incredibly frustrating for him, but he will be back for that. Okay, our penultimate deadlift is from Nicholas, coming out for 340 kilos. A considerable jump up from his second attempt at 315. I really hope this gamble pays off for him. Let's see it now, Nicholas. Make it move. And now comes Nicholas out for 340 kilos. Come on, Nicholas. The hanger is with you. Patience off the floor now, Nick. You've got this. And can he break it off the floor? Can he break it off the floor? He's broken. Oh, no. Unfortunately, just not today for Nicholas. Okay, our final lifter of Group A, Andrew, coming out for 361 kilos. A British Open deadlift record attempt. The hanger, I want to see them on their feet. We've got a lot of crowd cheering. 361 will just chip past Nathaniel Messiah's record set at 360.5 kilos. Let's see it now, Andrew. So if you're joining us late, we are now going for a British Open deadlift record in the 93 kilo class. Here comes Andrew for his record attempt at 361 kilos. Come on, Andrew, the whole of the room is with you. Let's see it now. Come on, Andrew. Can he do it? He breaks it off the floor and he's going to lock it out, and that is a new record attempt. Hold on, let's see what refs have to say. 3 white lights, that is a new British record attempt. Congratulations to Andrew. Especially more in the tank there, looking to... Incredible scenes there from Andrew. That is a new British deadlift record. And now we are moving on to Flight B. We're going to have Jamie opening with 250 kilos. So now we have Jamie coming out for 250 kilos to start the deadlifts of Flight B.
Easy opener, Jamie, come on.
And a super smooth opener there from Jamie. Okay, next out we're going to have Declan coming out for 265 kilos to open. As we've said before, these openers, you just want to make them move. You need a score on the board. And that was a nice first attempt there from Declan. And 3 white lights from the refs and a score on the board. Okay, next out we're going to have Owen taking 275 kilos as his opener. Let's see it now, Owen. Get a score on the board. And a speedy first attempt there from Owen. And our refs say 3 white lights and a score on the board for Owen. Next out we have Tobias coming out for 275 kilos also. Tobias, as he has been all day, incredibly hyped up, ready for every lift and smiling. Come on Tobias, let's see it now. Nice and easy, make it move. Incredibly speedy opener there from Tobias. And our referees say 3 white lights, fantastic. Okay, next out we're going to have Armin opening at 275 kilos. Armin again looking to scrape back some kilos here. Really build on that total. A little bit of a sticking point there at his thigh. I don't know if that was just got caught there. We'll have a look what the refs have to say. Unfortunately, 2 reds there, 2 blues for downward movement or hitching. Let me have a look. Yeah, a little bit of downward movement there. Jury are having a look. No, they agree with our refs. Okay, next up we have Chomba coming out for 275 kilos to open. Nice speedy opener there from Chomba. And our referees saying 3 white lights, fantastic, and a score on the board. Okay, next out we're going to have Demi taking 277.5. Demi again, proving the crowd favourite of this flight. Very, very speedy opener there from Demi. And our referees say 3 white lights, fantastic, and a score on the board. Okay, and last out, Shebang opening on 285 kilos. And out comes Shebang for 285 kilos to open. Nice and easy now. And it incredibly was very easy. Really nice there, what do our refs have to say? 3 white lights, fantastic. Okay, that concludes our openers. We are now moving on to second attempts. Opening with Armin at 275 kilos. Fortunately, Armin missed his first attempt and is now looking to get the same weight for his second.
On the way, there's plenty of strength in that, so let's make sure we get behind you as it's not like for another attempt at 275 on his second. The all-white changing category.
Score on the board. And the crowd are really hyping him up here.
Commit to it, Armin, let's go.
And just grinding through it right at the top there, but he locks it out. Let's see what our referees have to say. 3 white lights and he has a score on the board. Okay, next up we have Jamie coming out to take the same weight at 275 kilos.
So the first round of ours for ladies is 75 kilos. The shadows are halfway and the bar is loaded. Bar is loaded. For halfway, Hughes and McKenzie to get ready.
So out comes Jamie now for his second attempt at 275 kilos. Come on, Jamie. And he breaks it off the floor and he locks it out incredibly speedy. A little bit of a wobble there at lockout, but we'll see what our refs have to say. And he breaks it off the floor and he's coming to lock out. A little bit of a wobble there, but absolutely no issue. Let us have a look at what the refs have to say. 3 white lights for Declan, fantastic, and a score on the board. Again, next out we have Chomba coming to take 295 at his second attempt. Again, Chomba's opener was incredibly speedy. No doubt this won't be the same. And he breaks it off the floor and goes to lock it out. Incredibly snappy. Let's see what our referees have to say. 3 white lights, fantastic. Okay, next out we're going to have Owen coming out for 297.5 kilos. And he breaks it off the ground. He's grinding through it and he locks it out. Really nice there from Owen. Let's see what our refs have to say. Yep, an undeniable 3 white lights there for Owen. Okay, next up we're going to have Demi coming for 297.5 for his second attempt. Again, Demi receiving all the crowd love here. Come on, Demi, let's see it now. And a very easy second attempt there from Demi. Put some weight on the bar. Okay, two out of the 3 there. A yellow from one of our side refs. Let's have a look what for. Jury aren't doing anything about that yellow, so for now the lift stands. Okay, next up we have Shuban coming for 307.5 kilos. Again, another crowd favourite, asking for the crowd's hype and support. Let's see it now. Very speedy second there from Shuban. Let's see what our referees have to say. Again, another 3 white lights. Blink and you will miss it. That was incredibly quick for a second. Okay, next up we have Tobias coming for 307.5 kilos as well. Considerable big jump from his first attempt at 275. Again, Tobias asking for the crowd's hype. Let's see it now, Tobias, and he locks it out. Let's see what our referees have to say. 3 white lights there for Tobias. Incredibly hyped up there. Let's see what he lays for his third. Okay, we are very quickly moving on to our third attempt of this flight. Opening Armin at 280 kilos for his third and final attempt. Let's see it now, Armin. Everything you've got. Armin now coming up for his final attempt at 280 kilos. And he breaks it off the ground. Can he lock it out? He's for Armin. Okay, next up we're going to have Jamie coming out for 282.5. Jamie coming out now for his third attempt at 282.5 kilos. Come on, Jamie, it's all you now. Just really taking that time to set himself up. Everything you've got now. And he breaks it off the ground. And can he lock it out? Oh! He's still grinding through it and he locks it out. But what do our referees have to say there? Unfortunately, 3 reds for downwards motion. Just that little bit in the middle. He'll be back for that next time, I'm sure. Okay, next out we have Declan taking 219 kilos for his final attempt. 280 moved incredibly well. I'm sure 290 is not going to be an issue for Declan. Our 9 for 9 candidate. Let's see it now, Declan. Everything you've got. Big final pull. And he breaks it off the ground. He's fighting. Oh, no, just not today for Declan. Great day nonetheless. Okay, next out we have Chomba coming out for 305 kilos. His second again moved incredibly well. I don't think this third is going to be a problem. And most importantly, just pushing past that 300 barrier. Chomba incredibly dialed in the back there. And the bar is loaded. We will see Chomba now. And the crowd are with him. Come on, John, bet everything you've got now. And he breaks it off the ground, and he's grinding it. Oh no, just not today for Chomba. Unlucky for that final pull, but a really good day nonetheless. Okay, next up we have Demi coming out for 310 kilos. Demi, again, another 9 for 9 candidate possibility if he gets this. Come on, Demi, the crowd we know are with you. The crowd are with Demi here in the hangar. He's coming out smiling, always a good sign. Come on, Demi. And he breaks it off the floor. There's not even a struggle there, and he locks it out. There was more in the tank there. Crowd go wild, and it's three white lights. He's absolutely ecstatic, as he should be. Fantastic day for Demi. Okay, next out we have Owen coming out for 317.5 kilos. Okay, and out comes Owen. Third and final attempt, Owen. Absolutely everything you've got. Get himself really hyped up here. Big final pull from Owen. And he breaks it off the ground. He's grinding through it. Can he lock it? Oh, no, just not today there for Owen. Really unfortunate. Okay, next up we have Tobias coming out for 320 kilos. Again, Tobias has had a very, very good day. Can he round it off? Getting himself really hyped up back there. Come on, Tobias, let's see it now. Really getting himself hyped up. The crowd are with you. Come on, big final pull now. And he breaks it off the ground. He's fighting it out. Can he lock it out? Yes, he can. Fantastic there from Tobias. Let's see what the refs have to say. 3 white lights and a huge jump there from Tobias at the end. Okay, next up we have Shibang for our third and final pull of Flight B. Coming out for 325 kilos. His first 2 pulls have moved incredibly quickly. Come on, Shibang, we are all with you. And out comes Shibang now. Final pull of Flight B, 325 kilos on the bar. And he pulls it off the ground. Can he lock it out? He's grinding it out. Can he lock it out? Yes, he can. Fantastic. But let's see what our referees have to say. 3 white lights. Absolutely ecstatic as he should be. And Shuban concludes. Oh, him and Tobias having a little cuddle. All right. And that concludes Flight B's deadlifts. So that concludes all of the lifting for session 2. We will be back this afternoon later for session 3. Just want to take this opportunity to thank all the volunteers, all platform crew, all referees that have put in an absolutely humongous effort the last couple of days. Without them, comps like these don't run, so next time you're here, think about volunteering. Thank you to everyone for listening, and you'll see us back in session 3.